What's up, everyone? This is CultYap. Basically, yapping by creators for creators. Now, content creation is not just about whipping out your phone and recording yourself. This is serious business. You gotta think of the long game, you know? What are you gonna do to stay here for a long time for you to earn that money? Which is why our guest is going to give you an idea on how to strategize your content creation journey. Now, he prides himself with content that is funny, honest, and everyone loves watching him because he constantly stays true to himself. He started out with gaming, he went to food, now educational content, he MCs on the side, and he's a co-founder of Outlet Beauty. Ceddy, welcome to CultYap.
Wow, she does her research and I love the opening so much.
Yes, I know what's up, Ceddy.
Yes, the introduction is so spot on. Love.
I'm so glad to have you here on this couch to start yapping. We obviously want to get to know you better, your content creation journey better, and hopefully it will inspire everyone else to take their content creation journey seriously.
Yes.
Okay, so you are a man of many talents. You have done so much on social media. Like you said, you mentioned you started off with gaming, you were streaming, then everyone knew you as the guy.
And then that trend died.
Yeah, and then you went into educational content as well.
Yeah, I started yapping.
You started yapping.
Yes.
You made it a job.
Yeah, I made it a job to yap.
Yes, so tell me, what is the thought process as a content creator that is journeying into different things?
Wow. Right? So the thing is, when I was younger, right, memang I always wanted to be a performer.
Oh.
Like, you know, when you're a kid, a lot of people, you know, when we're younger, right, our parents make us choose like, oh, I want to be a lawyer, doctor, engineer. I want to be a policeman, firefighter. Those are like textbook, kind of like, you know.
The typical Asian parent
What is your ambition?
Yeah.
But then back then, I already knew that, you know what, I want to be in the entertainment industry, but I just don't know what or how or what does it take to be one. But I just know that I love music, I love to dance to it, perform and all. But obviously, that dream died very, very young because you don't have the kind of support from your parents to be like, hey, you want to be an actor, you know, you don't look like Tom Cruise, you know, you're not funny, like you can't sing. You know, there's a lot of this negative thing. That's not to say that my parents are bad parents. It's just that typical Asian parents, they tend to be very worried about future.
Of course.
Can you make money?
Stability, whether you can survive after they're gone.
Yes, exactly. So when even in school also, I have to deal with a lot of bullying because a lot of people make fun of my voice. Because, you know, my voice, neither here or there. So people like, you know, they make fun of my voice, call me names and all. So that killed my confidence to even want to pursue that.
Aww.
Because it's like, oh, what if, you know, I put myself out there and then I take lashing from people and all. But there was until one time, because I like to play game, all right? So I found out that there are some content creators on gaming, in the gaming world, that make millions just by recording themselves playing games and interacting with audience. To me, that's like a dumb concept ever. Like, why would I watch this person play the game when I'm playing the game myself? Like, who watches a streamer? But then when you look at the $1 million aspect where you can earn, right, you're like, why am I not in this? So I bought expensive cameras, set it up, sit there, you know, I stream, I have audience coming in, I interact with them, and guess what? I still don't make that 1 million. Because let's be real here, we are in a different territory altogether. So it's like, I quickly learned that, you know, your race, your geographical, wherever you, like, it plays a big role.
Everything affects it.
Everything affects it, especially Malaysians, right? Let's be real here. Malaysians, right, when you ask them to give you money just by looking at you live, right, they say, why are you mengemis? Why are you begging? Are you a beggar? Americans, they will hurl insult at you. They call you all sorts of slurs, then they'll give you $1. Like, you know what? Just take that $1. But $1 times 4, how much already for Malaysia?
Yes,
that's a lot, no?
Correct.
So I did earn a living through streaming because I grow my audience from there. But then the thing about me is that I'm the kind of person that I cannot stop doing one. I cannot just stick with one thing.
Okay.
I have to do more. Like when the idea of vlogging started booming, I was so mad at myself because I didn't jump into it. So during PKP is when I started trying to become a vlogger.
Yes.
Bought ZV-1. Recorded myself. I am at One Utama because my audience at the time are Americans.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show them like how Malaysia is. Because there was one person who made a comment saying that, I didn't know your moss looked like this.
Yeah, they
I'm
think
like,
we live on trees, right?
Yeah, they still think
Yeah.
that we're probably like, we live in huts, river at the seaside, like, this is sad.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to show them. So during PKP, I was like recording myself, recording the content and all. I posted up there, flop. Because YouTube, I think I joined 5 years ago, it's too late lah.
Yeah.
And then I started complaining. I said, why lah, nobody watch? You all say you all love me, support me, but why you all never watch? Then my friend said to me, it's PKP, we are all dying here. You think why the hell do we have to care that you are eating somewhere in Tama? We don't care.
Facts.
Just, like, and it's a long video, nobody cares about. So my friend said, try TikTok. And I'm like,
TikTok?
Ew. People know watashi wa star. Will I do it now? Yes, I will. But back then, I was judging the content there. I was like, you, like, lip syncing, like, what is all these people? Where are 10 creators doing the same thing? What?
Yeah.
And they call themselves content creator. Like, what are you creating? You are content copier thieves, you're not unoriginal. Then my friend said, there are old people there who post legit. Old people? What do you mean by that? They like mature content. Like there are people who post things on TikTok where it's educational.
Correct.
And I was like, you know what? Let's just try it. And
boom.
Yeah, it exploded.
We are here right now.
And we are here right now. Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing I have noticed in your like social media pages, you do a lot of different things.
Yes.
Some people, they try something and then they mature and then they do something else completely different, right? But you kind of still do a little bit of everything.
Yes.
I still see your food videos.
Yes.
I still see your educational videos.
Yes.
I still see you hosting
Yes.
events, right?
Yes.
So how does your schedule look like, Ceddy?
Trash. My schedule is all over the place. It's good. I mean, to me, I'm not going to complain that my schedule is it's not a complaint. To me, it's a blessing. But you're right that I just won't stick with one niche. Like, okay, I started off as a foodie, right? And the thing about content creation is that after 1-2 years in the scene, right, suddenly there are like millions of foodies as well. Like everybody's doing it, and everybody calls themselves, I'm the honest food reviewer. I'm like, you know what? I walk so y'all can run. But, ego lah.
Mic drop.
Yeah, there's ego talking.
No, I mean,
okay?
is it ego or is it facts?
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
I mean, like, it's an ego talk that I was like, hey, so now you're claiming you're honest and all. I wonder where y'all get the inspiration from. But it's okay. I mean, to me, it's like, and then the thing is that when there's too many foodies, right, I feel like it's too saturated.
Yes.
Then I'm like, you know what, I'm bored. Now I want to get out, but at the same time, I want to cling on to the title of CEO of Makan Makan, because occasionally you will still see me putting food review content so that it will remind people that, hey, I'm still here.
This is the reason why I was here.
Yeah, I was here. Like, you better not remember, don't forget about me. But again, I'm just somebody who is driven. Like, I feel like opportunities don't come easy for people like me.
Yeah.
And you, let's be real here.
Yeah.
And you know exactly what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially if you want to go into the mass market.
Yeah.
Okay? So, if my advice for content creators out there is that, first of all, you got to know who are your target audience. Like, I didn't choose Malay as my target audience. It just happened that my video exploded.
Betul.
Internet, to the whole mass market. And my people were very hard on me. The reason why I focused a lot on Malay content was because Chinese people weren't very nice to me. That's the ugly truth. But it is what it
is, man.
Yeah, you cannot take that away from my experience, right?
Yeah.
When I started off, like, there were like a lot of insults and slurs from my own people, and that shocked me because I was like, wait, are we not on the same side?
Yeah,
like,
I thought we're supposed to have each other's back.
Yeah, why is this why is this bullying from my own people?
Yeah.
And then Malay people are so much nicer, and obviously there's some form of racism as well. We cannot take that away from people, right? But I go where the love is, always.
Yeah. Like, what are they expecting you to do,
Yeah,
like, honestly.
I don't know what else I can do.
Yeah, I completely agree. So, apart from your schedule, in terms of like the specifics of your content plan, are you literally like, okay, this week I'm going to post 2 videos, one food, one something else, or are you going to switch it up? Or are you at that stage of your content creation journey where you're like, I'm going to post whatever the hell I want to post?
Oh my God. Yeah, okay, that's a good one. Because back then, I was this disciplined. Because, okay, so if you ask other content creators, right, everybody will say the same thing. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta be consistent. Consistency is key. I do agree wholeheartedly. If you're starting off, right, you probably don't want to like post one video after you disappear for 6 months and then you come back with one. Obviously, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, you're not going to grow the way you want to grow if you do that.
But if you're a foodie, let me be real with you. Back in those days, I was very rajin. Every day, I will make sure one video is up. And then what happened? As my videos keep increasing, so does my weight. Yeah. And you know what happens when you gain weight? Yeah, your netizen will tell you.
Oh my God.
And you are like dealing with self-doubt every day. And then you'll be like, kau dah berisi, kau dah gemuk. You're like, I have a front camera. I know I have double chin. It's okay. You don't have to tell me that. Like,
yeah. Like, what do they want? Do they want the videos from you or do they want you to stay skinny?
Exactly.
Pick a struggle.
You know, I feel like you have gained weight. Okay, so what do you want to achieve from there? So when I clock them, right, they come back to me. It's so weird. They're like, well, I just said that you are fat, but is there anything wrong being fat?
Then why say it? Why say it?
Yeah, why say it? Like, and then someone will be like, you know, I'm actually, big size myself. I'm like, yeah, okay, but I don't call you that. And it's not my problem. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back in those days, I was consistent, one video up every day. And then I would like cry. No, I don't cry. I would like, my video is not doing well. Why the views so little only, Complain this, that. But now, because my schedule is getting crazier and crazier, right? It's like, you know what, I will post whenever I want. You just deal with it. And if my post has no food related content, you'll sign up for it. You didn't sign up, you didn't follow me because you want to really know the food places. You follow me because of me.
I was just about to say, because you're a personality now.
Yes.
So if you want some Ceddy, you're going to get Ceddy in every form.
Exactly.
Not just food.
Yeah. And sometimes I talk about those places that's good, not like y'all will go. So y'all just want to see what I say. That's all. Y'all don't really want to go to those places. And y'all arguing about the food prices every day.
Yeah. I can feel your struggle. It's really funny.
There's no winning in the content creation side, really.
Correct. Yeah. Sometimes, whether people are enjoying your content or not, you just have to go forward with it, right?
Yes.
It's not like you can pick or choose.
Correct.
That's your job. Create
Correct.
content. What people say at the end of the day, biar je lah. Okay. I think something that people can obviously get from your content and just a few minutes in from this podcast is you're such a good storyteller, Ceddy.
Really?
You're such a good storyteller.
Wow.
Have you always been like this?
Yes. I tend to be very expressive and animated when I talk.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I want to try to become a stand-up comedian.
Oof.
Oh, yeah. When I was 18, I did stand-up comedy. It was a flop. It was bad because I was politically correct. I wasn't there to say whatever I want to say, But, I mean, if I was to do it now, it would have been a different scene. I just love talking, yapping.
Yes.
That's why you have me here, because I yap non-stop. Even if I die, right, I'll be in my grave. I'll be like, wait, where's my food? Like, why are you so slow? Am I cremated? Are you burying me? How come there's no offering? Hello? So the mouth will still be talking.
Yes.
So if you ever summon me as a spirit in the Ouija board, right? The Ouija board, you have to keep forming. Oh my God! It keeps talking! Yeah.
You need to get an interpreter.
Cannot,
Cannot, even they can't pick it up, right?
Oh my God, it moves so fast. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, but like as a kid, was it like influenced by maybe like watching different shows? Or did you for example, maybe listen to like Ryan Seacrest? Or,
no, it's just lack of attention and love at home.
So you had to entertain yourself.
Exactly! You gotta be the class clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it quickly dawned on me that the reason why I am who I am in school is because there's really lack of love and attention. Okay, I mean, I said that straight to my parents before. I said, see, y'all were busy working. Like, you were busy working and there's really not much attention on me. And there's a lot of expectation on me. But I also understand why there's a lot of lack of attention because my dad works so damn hard.
Yeah.
He's a hard worker.
Yep.
Yeah. And we don't live in a white family, right? Where every day we are showering each other with, good morning, Anne. You're such a beautiful girl. Love you.
Love you, sweetie.
Love you, sweetie.
Here's your lunch.
Here's your lunch. Oh my
I packed you like snacks as well.
Yes.
Oh and like some extra money in there too.
Yeah, you look like you have a lack of vitamin C. Do you want
do you want to stay at home? No need to go to school today.
No need to go to school today. Yeah. Doesn't happen to us.
Zero.
So, I'm the only child. So,
whoa!
Yes.
So no siblings to bounce that energy off.
Yeah,
either.
it's just me and my mirror at the wall, and the poster of some, Shakira, Beyonce, and I think because of that, because of the abandonment issues, And I go to school, I feel like I am very alive. I mean, despite the bullying and all, I still have a group of friends who are like, I can tell stories, I can hang out with them. Yeah, I think that's how, yeah.
Wow.
You just didn't expect the answer, right?
Definitely not. Definitely. That was like zero.
I think they didn't expect the answer. They're like, lack of love and attention. Wow.
Yeah. But I'm sure there are a lot that would agree and relate to the situation though.
Because content creators
common.
are lack of love and attention. Let's be real here. This is truth. And there's no shame to admit that. That's why we crave validation from the public. You know? That's why whenever somebody says something about it, we get so triggered.
True.
Yeah. Had we been pampered with white people love and care, it would have been different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah, I'm a secure person.
Yeah, correct.
You know,
I don't need validation from the outside people.
Whatever, I don't give a hell.
I don't care.
I don't care. But here it say a bit was sentap.
Yeah, you're so right.
Yeah.
And you see, this is what I mean. You're so honest. You're so honest. You're telling it straight. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Even for me as a content creator, I guess I do like the attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have people watching you.
This is why whenever somebody comes to me and say, you are doing this for attention. You know, whenever I post, let's say, my spiritual experience, you know, I'm learning Quran, or I do puasa, I do charity work and all. When I post it on social media and they go like, he's just doing it for attention, for content. Of course, I'm a content creator. What do you want me to do? If I don't want to share, everything will have been posted in my diary. I'll be like, dear diary, today I did this and all. But if I post it, means obviously, you know, I crave some validation. I crave some approval. Yeah.
You see, right? This is why I believe like people sometimes don't really know what they want.
Yeah.
Because when they watch some content creators, they're like, oh, you're not real enough. I
Yeah.
feel like you're not being so real and like completely authentic. But when there are people that are like that, they also have something to say. And you're a huge example to that.
You like I said, you can't win.
Yes, you can never win.
And I understand why some content creators will only show the fabulous side.
Yes.
I mean, I do that too lah. You know, okay, but the reason behind me only showing the positive side aspect of my life is because I feel like my personal struggles and all is not for everybody. It's not an entertainment for everybody. I go through stuff myself, and obviously I don't need to burden other people. Like, you follow me because of the fun content and all, and that's it. I don't need you to know the stuff I'm going through and all. No need lah, that one.
Yeah, because people want to watch you to get that endorphins. Like, oh my goodness, my favorite
exactly.
influencer.
And that doesn't make me any less real or what just because I don't show you the real side. Sometimes hey, you also won't show everything about yourself, let's be real here.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, some things are just not meant for the public.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's go on, like, you know, this tangent of, you know, like the difficult parts of content creation, but more towards the actual like client work or the campaign work. Okay?
Yeah.
Spill the tea, Ceddy. What is the most difficult, the hardest project that you ever had to work with, and why was it hard?
I don't have a specific client that I want to bash.
Okay. Oh man.
I can't because it's not that it's not that I'm scared or what. It's because, right? Okay, so prior to becoming a content creator, a live streamer, I worked in 9 to 5 in agencies. And my dad is a marketer. So I inherit a lot of marketing knowledge from him. So I am somebody who loves business and marketing. So what happens is, when agencies or clients approach me, right? Sometimes I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh, what are you trying to, what are you saying to me? Like, what do you want me to promote? What exactly do you want me to sell for you? And most of the time, they don't know. Yeah. And it's very counterproductive if you just throw, like for example, a restaurant, right? Sometimes I go in, I'll just ask them, what is your best seller?
Like, what do you want me to highlight?
Exactly. And it's very annoying if they come up to you and they say, everything in our menu. Yeah. It doesn't work that way. You know, that's why Village Park Nasi Lemak is, you know, they have lontong, they got bihun, they got chi chong fan, but you don't think about this. You know, they have
a hero product. It's the Nasi Lemak.
Exactly. Just focus on that one, right? And what I think the most difficult part is when they come in to me, you obviously want to use me because of my personality and my following, right? So why are you sitting there telling me how to execute my content? So why don't you come to my house and replace me and shoot the content yourself? Right? Why do you need me? You obviously don't need me. If you're sitting there, you cannot, can you change this? Can you say this? Can you say that? And what I hate the most when it comes to client side is, please don't hard sell. We don't want you to hard sell, you know, because hard sell is we understand, you know, hard sell will drive people off. But please mention our logo at least 6 times. I will put jingle at the end of the video, and make sure you wear red. Do not wear green. And please, so at this point is a branded content.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? Not might as well just stand there and say, hi, you know what? Today I'm selling this lamp. Yeah, it's 10 ringgit, for example. You can get work done. But if you want me to tell a story, but at the same time I cannot hard sell, but at the same time I have to mention 6 times your USP,
They clearly don't know what they want lah.
they clearly do not know what they want.
Okay, so how do you go about the situation then?
Argue with them? I fight.
Okay, like
Yeah.
give us an example. Okay, I'm the client. I'm the client. Okay, so I'll be like, Ceddy, so we don't really want to hard sell lah. But of course, you know, make sure you just mention, you know, the restaurant, the beginning and the end, wear the colours, of course, restaurant colours.
So is it not hard sell?
No lah, you know, we want it to be relaxed a bit, but you know, just...
Then you write the script for me.
No lah, we want you to say it in the way that you say. We want you to speak the way you speak.
Okay, but here's the thing though. I'm quite nasty towards agency. Because clients don't really come to me. So usually why agencies are a bit, you know, afraid of me, right? Because I will just be honest with you. I say, at this point, you are acting like parrots.
Yeah.
Clients say they don't like, you say the client don't like. But you are also taking cuts from your creator and client side, you know. So you should be on my side also.
Yes.
And usually when I give my feedback, it's not that I'm trying to be difficult. I'm trying to explain to you that, okay, it probably won't work. So can we try another way and all. And then when you come to client and they'll be like, I don't like it. Then you come back, I don't like it.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing as an agency?
Exactly. Speak to the client. Get the message across.
Exactly. You are a middleman for 2 parties, not just for client only. You take cuts from people. So do your work at least lah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So how do you feel like knowing you kind of have this reputation of being like this, you know, nobody's going to mess with you type of situation? Like, are you proud that you've built this name for yourself?
I'm not proud lah, obviously.
I feel like you should be though.
Okay, let me tell you a story. Okay,
tell us a story. Tell us a story. Come on.
So there was one time. Oh my god, the way I see like that means the tea.
It's about to get hot. It's about to get hot. Let's go.
Okay, so there's one particular client lah.
Okay.
They engaged this agency to reach out to me to do a video for their services. Okay, so no, I don't mind doing. I mean the video was okay. So and then they said to me, can you please enter mention put the full URL in the caption.
What's the point? You cannot click.
Exactly. Exactly.
This is IG, right?
Yes, it's
you cannot click.
TikTok, so you cannot click, right? And the thing is, it's different if the URL is abc.com. It's okay.
Correct. Super short.
Super short. But if your URL is abc.com slash
the https //
So I explained. I said, I don't think that will work because first, TikTok is very anal about promotional content.
Yes.
The minute it's promotional, they won't put it on FYP. Then your video is not going to perform well.
Yes.
This is a strategy. You all have to learn because it's true. And I explained to them. To which this person replied to me with, but it's in the brief, you know. So I'm like, okay, so you want to go there. Okay, fine. It's in the brief, right? So I just follow lah. I comply. Okay, it's in the brief. You're not wrong. So when I posted the video, I separately posted another IG story and I say, by the way, dear client of this, please tell your agency not to be a dumbass to ask me to put link in my URL in my caption because it cannot click. And why would you want me to put an unclickable link? It doesn't make sense. I tag the client, I tag the agency and all. And then they come back to me and they say, can you please take that down? I said, but it's not in the brief.
Oh my God, Ceddy.
The brief didn't tell me to not repost that as an IG story with my own thoughts.
Amazing. So what did they say?
So they were like begging me, calling me, and then they were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, that girl is new. You know, she didn't know how to talk to people. Blah 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 blah." Okay, so this is not something that's the hottest part. The typing hot tea was. So you know, there's Chinese community. There's this thing called 小红书.
Yeah.
Alright. I try to post some content there, here and there, but I just cannot connect with the audience there so well. But so I lurk, I still read. Because I know how nasty they are when it comes to influencers. So they don't like a lot of Chinese influencers.
Oh.
So, and there was one particular time, there was one post that says, name the influencers, Malaysian influencers that you hate the most.
Oh my God.
I'm like, in my mind, I know there are top 10 that they will list because they are just nasty towards these people.
Okay.
And those people are my friends also. I'm
Okay.
like, fuck, like their name is gonna, oh, sorry. And I'm like, their name is gonna be there.
Yeah.
And then I was so shocked to see my name in there. Because I'm not that active, you know.
Yeah.
But somehow somebody say, this person say, if you ever want to engage Ceddy, please don't. He will not let you have peace of mind. You will not have work-life balance. He won't follow the brief and all.
Was it from the same?
So here's the thing. Yeah, I remember who I have beef with. I totally know who I have beef with. It's not all the time.
Yeah.
I tell you, out of 1 year, right? In the whole year, there's only one person that will cross me like that. And they say, I know who lah kan. So the name is exactly the same as the person who reached out to me. She didn't change her username.
Oh my God, Ceddy!
Yeah!
So what did you do?
So I DM the person, hi, are you this so and so from the agency? The person changed the gender, no, I am not so and so from this. Yeah, I'm like,
oh my gosh. That was hot tea.
yeah, that was really hot tea. And then when I saw the agency having a booth at another event, you know, I went and told them, I said, by the way, do you know this happened? And the person, no, the person left already.
Oh my God, Ceddy.
I'm like a terror, right? Why am I like that?
No, I feel like there need to be people like you out there, because if this doesn't happen, right, everyone's just going to be taken advantage of, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of content creators approach like jobs because you don't get consistent jobs every month.
Exactly.
So every job that they do get, they're like, okay, I'm going to like go gung-ho and do all of this, and usually and most times they're exploited.
Yes.
For reasons like this, but there's so little like content creators that actually stand up for themselves.
Exactly.
And actually speak out, not afraid to speak out publicly.
Yeah.
You tag the clients?
I tag the client. And, you know, years before we resolved this peacefully, there was one time I think I made it to the news because I publicly blasted this pizza company because they tried to get me to do a lot of content by giving me just one pizza. So I said that is not acceptable. At least lead your question with money, right? Like you want to pay me how much? Okay, there's a tips for content creator out there. If you really do not know how much you should charge, especially if you just started off, right? Honestly, 100 ringgit, 200 ringgit is good already. Do not keep it a habit by taking free stuff. Because here's the thing about this agency and clients, they know if you are the kind of person that always do for free, right? They will love you 100%. But the second you want to start charging, and then if you keep growing and you want to charge more, they'll be like, but you used to do free for us, like what happened?
Yeah.
You're gonna keep getting exploited.
Facts.
So when that thing went viral, that I called the agency out for the company for not offering payment, right? So what shocked me was other content creators came and bashed me. They attacked me because they're like, you know, you should actually be grateful that you got job. You know, you should actually, why don't you ask them for money instead? Right? Like, they're pinning it. So I said, if you're a content creator, right, I am so sad because here I am trying to fight for you in the future.
Yeah.
And you are taking the client's side to bash me?
Yeah.
Over what? That one pizza?
You see, this is what I meant. They're trying to keep in the good graces of the clients just
Exactly.
so, you know, they get jobs, but you don't realize you're being exploited.
Yeah, okay. In my years of content creation, right, true enough, when I started, here's the thing, I'm grateful because I have a really damn good manager, right, who keeps me grounded. Because here's the thing, if there's one thing you gotta learn, right, is you can love one brand so much that you want the brand to notice you. You can be like, please, I beg for this brand to sponsor me and all. Remember, you can be faithful to them, but they will never be faithful to you. If there's one thing you need to remember is that if they are not monopolizing the entire industry, right, there are other options that you can go for. Yeah, but don't be a sucker for this one brand just for them to love you, for them to exploit you, cow, because what good does it do? Right? Yeah, and like, I have some brands that I will forever use, but sometimes when I think about it, like, hey, I can represent you, you know, I keep talking good about you, y'all can't even engage me, can't even offer to pay me for something.
Yeah.
You know, where is that love? We gotta eat also, right?
Yeah. We gotta eat.
We gotta eat. So people who say content creation is not a job, yeah lah, it's not a conventional job, not the 9 to 5. But you don't see the behind the scenes. There are people who take content creation journey very seriously. You know, So the same people who bash content creators who do lifestyle content, right, are the same people who probably consume, like for example, oh, this gadget review, these travel places. They are content creators too, but why are you not giving them the same treatment?
Because they pick and choose lah.
Exactly. You can't nitpick and pick and choose people that you just want to bash. Yeah.
People have their favorite YouTubers, but suddenly the IG influencer is the one that's going to rattle everything for you, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's crazy. Okay, Ceddy, I want to talk about you as a content creator.
Yep.
Okay? To me, you seem like a perfectionist.
Huh? Yeah, okay. I mistook. To me, you seem perfect. I was like,
No, you are a perfectionist.
Yes.
You know, when it comes to your content, just like from the ideas straight to you executing it, even the editing.
To the font, it has to be centered. Yes.
So has this, I mean, of course it has helped you. Like everybody knows you have like this clean cut content, right? But in the beginning when you were starting out, did this kind of like push you back a couple of steps?
Yes.
Or did it?
you right? I would spend 30 minutes looking for the right font.
Yeah.
Like, I've been using this font for so long, right? Then I see other content creators using it, right? I want to change something else. But then when I keep using a different font, it's like, not for me. And then when you add the stroke or the shadow and all, then it looks weird in the video, and you're like, then again, right? You gotta remember that at the end of the day, right, your content is gonna be consumed like in 1 minute, and then people be like, bye, done.
Correct.
They are not gonna nitpick, like, it's just that you yourself, right, you're sitting there like, and then I forgot to add filter, no? And did I save it at 60 FPS or not? Like, all this additional stuff that, it is created by myself. Padahal never have I deal with people who like, hey, your video is actually 30 FPS, you never save and then your font is extremely big, it's not centered. Nobody said that.
It's only something you appreciate lah.
Because I myself like,
yeah. So, when you do like collab videos, for example, with other people, do you assert this perfectionism on them as well? Or do you like control it?
Like what do you mean? Like,
I mean, like, let's just say like if you're collabing with somebody else, you're actually like
I take me out to makan.
Yes.
Right.
Stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So do you kind of like assert that perfectionism on your guests?
No.
You let loose.
I let loose. Because I cannot expect you to like, then it's like the client asking me to do a content, but their way. Yeah. Then you're gonna be like, Ceddy, you must eat. Invite yourself to eat. Like, why now I have to talk like that? No. Be yourself. It's just the post editing is my own thing, my own hell that I created .
Yeah. Your own hell that you created.
Yeah, my own hell that I created . Yes.
Are you enjoying this hell?
Well, at least the hell is more glamorous than 9 to 5 hell .
True. The hell works for you. The hell pays your bills.
Yes, the hell pays your bill. Yeah.
Okay, so if I were to ask you right now, do you still enjoy content creation?
I do, but I'm also trying to pivot out from being known as a content creator.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
So the thing about the mass market, right, this is something that I will just share with you because there are still people who love to distinguish influencer, celebrities, actors, and singers. Like they can't accept that an influencer can become a celebrity.
Yeah.
But somehow everybody collectively knows that Khairul Amin is a celebrity, right? Like, are you gonna deny that?
100%.
And
he is a celebrity.
He probably has more engagement than all the other celebrities combined, right? But somehow he has the free pass. But when we are busting our behind, trying to make it and all right, somehow there's this labeling like, dia ni influencer je, like he's just an influencer. Oh, I'll tell you there's another tea.
Ooh. Oh my god, let me get prepared for this one.
I don't know how long the podcast is going to be. Good luck editing it. I'm so sorry. Please don't create the hell for yourself. 60 FPS, 30 FPS, it doesn't matter.
Okay, what happened?
So I went to an event, right? That is traditionally to celebrate singers, actors, celebrities, artists Malaysian artists. And somehow they decided to include influencers, content creators, because I feel like they also understand that, you gotta include them.
Yeah.
And they also can bring in the ratings. Maybe they can ask their followers to tune in to watch and all.
Yeah, of course, you bring in the engagement lah.
Exactly. So they created this category to celebrate the influencers, which I like. I love the event for doing that. But when we were there, right, you can see the treatment that the public gives to different celebrities.
Seriously?
And influencers.
Like it's like obvious. Like,
okay. contoh, so you know there are some Malaysian local celebrities, right? So they will, before the show starts, so the floor manager will be like, okay, so 30 minutes before the show starts, who do we have here? Okay, I see this actor. So you see the crowd.
Faham.
Okay, next. Oh my God, we see another actor. So they pan to my face, I didn't know at first.
Oh.
And then I heard my name. The person say, and we also have influencer Ceddy Ang.
Silence.
And I look at myself at the big cam and I'm like, I was so mortified. I was like,
oh my God.
you know the latest IG reel, the ting,
Yeah.
it felt like that, it was like, what the, no, there's no reaction, like only one or two, like, whoa, like, the kesian, wow. So I'm like, wow, the kind of, the big difference between how they treat an influencer and artist. So, okay, so that was the first experience. Second experience, I was in the same elevator to an event, also with invited artists and influencers. So I was in the same elevator as one of the legendary actress. Okay. Fortunately and unfortunately, fortunately, it was like, wow, I'll get to be in the same elevator as this person. So when we both walked out, there's only one tunnel, one lane we have to go through, no matter what. So in front, there were a lot of photographers. Paparazzis, they were taking photo. Okay, this paparazzi also, I don't need you to celebrate me or call me an artist or celebrity. But don't you ever like, you tepi sikit. Yeah, kita nak dia je. Okay. Oh my God! The name, they're calling the name. At least let me go first. Like, I don't know tepi is how, because this is how big the space is, so I have to be like,
whoa.
So that she can stand there and like, take all the shots.
I mean, I've heard of horror stories about like the Western paparazzi but I've never heard of like local paparazzi.
They're not paparazzi they're photographers.
They're actual proper photographers
They're photographers for the event But I know because they know who the obvious. Here's the thing, if I stand next to Dato Sri Siti Nurhaliza, obviously all eyes on her
Faham.
Tapi you jangan macam to ask people to like sugar it's a very bad feeling. Like I felt mortified.
Yeah.
But then again, sometimes this gave me a lesson like, okay, you know what? You people don't know who I am. It's okay. That actually makes me even want to work.
The motivation.
Okay, you don't know me today. I will make sure in few years to come, I can wait.
You're going to know my full name.
You're going to know me. Yeah. So now, whenever I get opportunities to host TV shows and all, right, so there are some medias and all, I purposely say, if you ever want to write about me, right, please put there content creator / pengacara.
Yeah.
The host.
Because you are a host.
That's why now my social media is all about me hosting TV shows, because I want people to know, okay, you know what? He's not just an influencer. Because it's so sad that we live in a world that people don't take influencers seriously.
Yeah, they really don't.
They don't.
They just think it's like an easy job, and not a real job.
Yeah, well, I don't know why he's famous. Yeah, okay. You got to understand that landscape has changed.
Yeah.
When I interview, there was one event to celebrate the Gen Zs. So they have this Gen Z list and all right. Sometimes when I ask those kids, I'm like, I call them kids because I'm obviously way older.
Okay.
So I said, okay, so how did you start getting the followers? So the kid will just say to me, actually, I don't know. I just post a video, the video go viral, then I go have 200,000 followers. See, now this is why people hate you!
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just went viral and then you started like...
Yeah.
But then again, as you want to be bitter also, that's the rezeki lah.
Yeah, correct.
Because at the end of the day, what's really important is the staying power. How are you going to stay relevant forever?
Yes. It's so easy to go viral.
Yeah.
But how do you maintain it, man?
Yeah, how do you maintain it? What else do you want to do?
Yeah.
Right?
What do you want people to know you for?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I keep reinventing myself, keep changing. Even my manager also stressed me like, you, what you want to do? Hey, and then my manager have to tell me, hey, you cannot want to do this and then you also want to be a food content creator. You also want to do this. Where got time?
Yeah.
Because the last thing we want as a content creator is burnout. You don't want to go through that. I mean, if you're watching this, chances are you've gone through it lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you the signs of burnout. You don't want to get on social media.
Yeah. You can't think of any ideas.
Yeah, like, oh, you're tired. You wake up, you're like, oh my God, do I have to? The minute you, because content creation is supposed to be something you enjoy. That's why you're a content creator.
Yeah.
But the minute you wake up, you're like, oh, I have to do this. It's a sign of burnout. You need to take a break.
Yes. You have to. It happens to everyone, by the way. Don't think like this is something that you can avoid. It doesn't matter how you organize your schedule to make sure you have time to do this, to do that. It will happen to you.
It will happen to you. And when it happens to you, right, it can go away, obviously. You can go, but you need a break, mental health break.
Yep, 100%. And how the mental health break works for you, that's for you to decide, but you need that break, whether it's a holiday, whether it's to go on a social media cleanse, whatever it is, you need that break. I want to go back to you mentioning you're always constantly trying to reinvent yourself to a point where your manager's stressing out, okay? So, recent events, you have been so vocal for your support for Palestine, and you're so against the genocide, and you've taken the route of educating people online through your account, what is happening, why are people saying this, why are people saying that, just so everyone is aware. Why did you decide to do that?
Okay, so one, attention. Two is, if
honest?
I will lie if I say it's not part of the plan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but two is because I genuinely cannot stand what the Israeli is doing to Palestinian. At some point, right, you can choose not to care. You can say, Malaysians have this problem, There are some people who equate Palestinian as Islamic.
Yes, they make it a religious issue, but it's not.
Yeah, it's really not.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't fault them 100% because if you see the way Malay people are fighting for Palestinian, they always mention, the God's name and all. So obviously people will be like, if I'm part of it, but here's the thing. You got to separate that as from religion and you have to see it from the humanity aspect. Because you can say, I don't care, what is it got to do with me? I'm not even Muslim. You can say that. But if you really follow the news closely, right, it's been 8 months, 9 months now. It's going to touch 1 year, right? And the attacks don't stop.
Yeah.
And they are gloating about it. At some point, it becomes an eyesore, why you're like that?
It's so disgusting, right?
Seriously. So now, apart from me wanting an attention to myself now I want attention from my people to go bash them. Because I cannot tahan them. And they like to play victim. Yeah. Okay, here's another tea for you.
Oh my God.
You are...
Woo! This is a tea party!
Yeah, and the funny part is she just went to the washroom before we record the podcast, so she's going to go another round because she has too much tea.
Too much tea. Come on.
So in my gaming world, right, when I was gaming, right, so I started building my name in the gaming community because apart from playing game, right, I interview people, game voice actors.
Wow.
Yeah. So these voice actors are legit, apart from voicing characters, they are also actors in Hollywood and all. So I had one friend, right, sad to say, I think it has come to a point where she's an ex-friend now. When I started talking about joining the Palestinian rally and I was chanting that, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free, right? She sent a long wall of text, telling me that you know what you are doing. You don't even understand the meaning of from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. You are actually calling for mass genocide of Jewish people. What you are doing, you are making us feel unsafe. I'm like, girl, from the river to the sea, Palestine is actually, to me, is a rhyme. It's it rhymes, it sounds beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, nobody is, Sumpah, I never thought about wiping the entire Jewish, what? Yeah. That's not what we, so when she started giving me that wall of text, right, and then she made a video saying some of you don't know what you're saying and all, right? And that's when I realized,
stuck in the bubble,
they are now I feel unsafe.
You feel unsafe?
You're victimizing yourself. Who's doing that to you?
Yeah. It's crazy.
We're talking about Palestinians, they just can't stand that the attention is not on them.
Yep. So, apart from this person, your comment section is filled with quite a bit of hate, though, from your videos.
Of course.
Posting your support for Palestine. So, how did you deal with it? How did you go about the situation?
I can do a proper explanation. There are some people who are coming. Oh, you know what's so funny? Sometimes, right, the people that will attack me are people with the Palestinian flag and the watermelon in their name. You can't buat this just to gain Malay's heart, to win Malay people's heart. Are we not on the same side? What am I, your enemy now? I don't understand.
Like you said, you cannot win.
I cannot win.
You cannot win.
Yeah. If I don't speak up, then I will be just like any other Chinese who don't care about the situation. Because to them, it's why I say China. Oh, come to me now. Why I see Chinese people eating at Starbucks? Am I the representative of Chinese out of nowhere?
I did think you are. You're like, you are an influencer in the mass market and you're Chinese. So they're obviously going to assume that's the case lah.
Okay, do you want me to go back to where I live and I'll show you how many Malay people are actually eating at some places that y'all don't want to go?
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that lah, because to me, here's the thing. You can't force people to care, to boycott. This is their rights.
Yeah. You're just doing your part, spreading the information.
Because people don't know what Rafa is.
Yes.
You know, when All Eyes on Rafa was a trending thing, right? Some people were like, what is Rafa?
Yes.
Who is Rafa?
Yeah. Who is Rafa?
To me, it's like, just take a little bit of time to Google, then the answer is there.
Yeah. I feel like in this day and age, if you're on social media, there's no way. If you don't know, it's like, it's either ignorance, or you just don't want to be involved.
Yeah, like to say that, oh, I genuinely didn't know. Really, 7 months, 9 months into since October 7, you really don't know anything in the pilot?
Make it make sense.
Yeah. I side-eye you.
Side-eye you. Yeah. Okay, so these negative comments that you do get though, have you ever gone to a point where you've actually internalized it and you've let it affect you and the person that you are and the content that you put out?
Of course. There was one time I actually said I wanted to retire from all this content creation thing because I don't think it's for me, because people are so mean and nasty. Like, why do they call me slurs? Why do they describe me in a way that's so derogatory?
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't even... I remember there was one person who... I don't know why he just hates me so much. I've never interacted with this person, right? So on Twitter... there's this group of people who just don't like me lah.
Yeah.
Alright, so they just blatantly hate me.
I mean, it's Twitter.
Yeah. And there was one time somebody's posted a picture of cockroaches, some cockroaches, and then he said like, tag a person that reminds you of them. So someone actually like, is Ceddy or not? Like that. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, I'm a roach. Wow. That's why I survive. I can't die so easily. But damn, like, is that what you think of me? But people are so, like, when, there was one time, out of nowhere, out of the blue, this person just commented like, until today, I still can't tell if you're a man or woman. If you are man, you are a damn ugly man. If you're a woman, you look like a tomboy. I would never understand why people will... I would never understand why people will like you. And most importantly, I would never date someone like you. But like, when did I even say I want to date you?
Who asked this question? Who asked?
Yeah, it was so personal. Like, and then look at I kept thinking, like, who is this? I never interacted with this person. I never spoke to this person. But it became so personal and I'm like, oh wow, you're scary. I want to take a break. But then I remember that I've built so hard, right? And the money is good from client, right? I'm like, if I want to stop my rezeki because of you...
Don't give them that power.
Yeah.
Don't.
But now, because I'm too busy, right? I don't really have time to really care so much.
Yeah.
So what I did was, right? So a lot of people don't like ChatGPT or whatever, right? But it can be your bestie if you know how to use this little tool, okay?
What did you do with it?
So I actually enter a prompt and I say, when I type a response, when I paste a comment for you, please respond in a sassy, snarky, and make them look as stupid as possible. So whenever somebody drop me a comment, I just reply, but then you come out a comment, I just copy back.
That's amazing. So you don't use your energy.
Somebody's doing the thinking for me.
Yeah, you don't waste your energy on somebody who's just saying random things about you online.
Exactly. And there was one guy who was so brilliant, he thought this method, right? He's like, what I do with hate comments is, I will reply with a fun fact.
That's so good.
And they will get confused.
Yeah.
Like, if like, oh my god, Anne, you're so ugly. You'll be like, oh, did you know that plants have to go through photosynthesis? You'll be like,
yeah.
And then,
you just don't want to give them the power, right?
Yes.
You don't want them to you don't want to let them know that they've like affected you in any way or they've rattled you because it feels like they've won.
Yeah. So I just comment like, whatever ChatGPT says them, I'm like, oh, baby, we besties now.
I love that.
Yeah.
What a hack. Honestly, what a hack. I'm going to practice that. Not just with like hate comments, with anybody that annoys me at this point.
Exactly. Yeah. Just put it there, then they will just give you the response that you want. Oh my god.
That is amazing.
You want to see some of the sample clap back?
Yes.
I will just read one to you.
Show me the sample clap back.
Oh wow. I have this baby saved in my prom, It's like,
Love it.
Yeah.
Come on, read some out to us.
Oh, somebody commented to me. stick to food review and stop talking about Palestinian issues. Okay? So the initial response from ChatGPT is, I appreciate your interest in my food reviews, but I believe it's important to use my platform to raise awareness about significant issues like Palestinian. Then I said, no. Give him more spicy reply. Okay. Thanks for loving my food review, but I can't just stick to dessert when there's a main cause of injustice to talk about. If you can't handle both, maybe it's time to expand your palate.
Oof!
Oh!
ChatGPT!
Baby!
I love that! I love that! And they use the food, the palate, main course, dessert. Wow! That's a hack right there, guys.
That is a hack.
If you cannot, because I'm the kind of person who cannot clap back properly, you know. I feel like if somebody says something when I'm driving back, then I will think of like the perfect clap back.
Said that.
Yeah.
Just delete my comment. I'm going to reply again. But will the person? Do you think the person have read it?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what I think. Ceddy, you just gave me the best hack. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Content creators, you know what's up. You don't have to think anymore. You don't have to think anymore. Wow.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this conversation has been so real. This is the ugly side of content creation. You cannot ignore it though. You cannot avoid it. This is like a common experience. And Ceddy, you're one of the few people who really do speak up, man. You speak up. So if you are trying to be like Ceddy, you're gonna have to be ready for it.
Yeah.
The glamour is there, but so is the chaos.
The hate. A lot of people will not like you if you're too opinionated. That is the facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you feel like you wanna just play safe, look pretty, you know, you wanna like show off your GRWM, get ready with me.
Get ready with me, yes, the gurum.
Yeah, just do the gurum content. Just play safe, it's okay. And I mean, no one's gonna like hurt you, but even then also, I think people will get hate for it also.
Yeah, 100%.
Why you body look like that? I saw before my friend kena.
Yeah.
That's a harmless content, leave her alone.
Cannot, there's no way. So I post like get rid of me videos and somebody said...
kena?
Yeah, somebody pointed out that my one eye is bigger than the other.
Huh?
I was like, thank you for that. Now I'm gonna stare. Yeah, I know. Maybe you won't notice it right now.
Where?
I don't know. They said it. So, you know, people just be saying all kinds of things nowadays.
I mean,
Ceddy.
it's true.
Yeah. So, you know, they just say it however they want. So, it's how you respond to it lah. You know, you cannot stop the hate comments. People are going to make like all kinds of, you know, like observations about you.
You know what? Let's see what ChatGPT will say if somebody says your eyes is one side big and small. Let's
yeah, sure. Please. Okay. ChatGPT, help a girl out.
Okay. Comment?
Your eyes one big, one small.
Your eyes are uneven.
I feel exposed now.
One is big, one is small. Okay, let's see how they respond. Thanks for the observation. Just like my eyes, I prefer to keep things interesting and unique. Maybe you should try it sometimes.
Oh, okay. Kind of safe.
Spicier.
Kind of safe.
Spicier, please. Wow, thanks for the groundbreaking analysis. Maybe if you look a little closer, you'll see the perfection is overrated. But hey, keep striving for mediocrity. Oh!
Right. Find another content creator with one small eye, one big eye.
Yeah.
I love that, Ceddy. I am going to bring this hack with me wherever I go. And I'm going to tell everybody Ceddy taught me.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So if you're just a regular viewer, you started seeing comments from your content creator that doesn't really sound like them, you know it's all generated by ChatGPT.
But it's okay. It's doing its job. It's doing what I needed it to do. We just clap back.
Clap back.
Yes. Okay, Ceddy, one last question. If somebody were to be right in front of you and they tell you, Ceddy, I want to be a content creator, what would you tell them?
Wow, you have to sit into my 10-day seminar course worth 20,000 Riyal. Okay, I think you want to be a content creator. First thing first is, we have to go. Oh my God, it sounds like a marketing class, you know.
Lecturer.
Yeah. It was my dream though.
Yeah.
If content creation never happened, I would have been.
You could be a lecturer, Ceddy, because you will really get the message out there.
Okay, thanks. I will try to consider this as my part-time job also.
All right.
In case I become irrelevant, right?
Oh my God. Which happens.
I think okay, one solid advice I would give to all aspiring content creators, if you see that as a business, right? So every business needs to have a marketing strategy to it. So your marketing strategy got to have 4 main important pieces. All right. So you got to have your product, your price, your place, and how you're going to promote yourself.
Okay.
Right? So obviously when I say price, it doesn't apply to this because you can't put you can put a price to your client, but that's not what I'm saying. Maybe the value that you want to put out to the people. But you as a product, right? What kind of content are you trying to put out? if you want to do fashion, if you want to do food and all, who exactly are your target audience? Please do not say Malaysian. You got to have a specific demographic that you have in your mind. So Malaysian can be many things. Chinese, Malay, Indians. Okay, so you say, okay, I want to do Chinese. Chinese also age range. And then their income.
Yes.
Yeah. And then location. Those are the things that will help you be like, okay, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be doing this kind of content because it won't resonate well. So, but if you are starting out, just post anything first, because that's how you can gauge agak-agak like, okay, who are your target audience. Then, how you want to promote yourself is maybe you got to be consistent in your content, you keep appearing on people's FYP, be annoying. And like me, if you get invited to show off your personality and all, do it. This is how you promote yourself. Yeah, but remember who are you doing the content for? Please don't just think that you can just shake your, and then magically jobs will land to you. Because, okay, if there's another thing that I can bestow upon before we leave, right? So the reason why I'm confident in saying that I get jobs to be in the mainstream TV and all is also your work ethics.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to be able to work. If you want a job that's given to you, you got to be able to perform the job. Or else, if you just want to be a casual content creator, post like whatever, who cares? But if you want to start to be taken seriously, then you got to be able to reflect that in your personality and how you do the job well. Meaning, be professional. Don't be like me, like immediately go and attack agency. Like that one, you build your name already, later you can do. But now you don't. You take the safer route. Go the groom content first. And then you build your name slowly, build your name. And don't ever try to be another content creator. You will flop. You will suffer. Because you will have identity crisis.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's only one of you. Use it to your advantage.
Yeah. And don't try another real advice is please don't build your name by attaching yourself to another famous content creator. You will always be remembered as a side chick.
Betul.
Not the main girl or boy.
Yeah. Nobody wants to be a side chick.
Yeah. Nobody wants to be like, oh my God, aren't you so-and-so's friend? Like, no, my name is Anne.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Facts, Ceddy. Amazing. You really came here with the yapping. You were ready. Yeah. Thank you so much for sitting on this couch and yapping with me.
And spilling tea.
Spilling the tea.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, this tea party was amazing.
Yep.
I'm so full. I think I don't need any more tea anytime soon. But if I do, I know who to go to.
Yeah.
It's Ceddy right here. Oh my goodness. I love this. This was another episode of CultYap. We will be back with another one. See you.
Bye.